What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the coaching channel. I'm Coach Kevin and I help men to become the best version of themselves by transforming their physique, updating their belief system, and helping them to achieve anything that they want in life. Today's coaching topic is going to be the 80-20 principle, or the principle of Pareto, when it comes to working out. The 80-20 principle means that 80% of the results most likely come from 20% of the causes. In business, that might mean that 80% of the yearly revenue might come from 20% of the clients. And the same thing happens and is true for working out. 80% of your maximum muscle gains will most likely come from 20% and even less than that of the exercises that are available. Because there is a concept called compound exercises. When I'm talking about compound exercises, I'm talking about the bench press, the squat, the chin up. Those are all big compound movements which involve multiple joints, and that means that when performing those movements, multiple muscle groups get trained and stimulated when performing them. Now, why is this so important and so convenient? Well, guys, if you're anything like me, you love working out, but you don't want to spend your life in the gym. You most likely have other passions and hobbies, or you have to do more work for your job, you have a family, you have other responsibilities to take care of. And while you love working out, you simply can't dedicate your life to that. And guys, it isn't even necessary. That's why I think it's so important to be aware of this concept, because in reality, the workouts that pro bodybuilders perform, that's good for their goals, that's good for them. But for the average Joe who just wants to build an aesthetic body, you don't even have to perform isolation exercises. Compound exercises, like I said, are exercises that train multiple muscle groups in one movement. And if you combine those compound movements and perform those on a regular basis, you only have to perform 6 movements. And honestly, guys, 80% of your maximum physique development will come from those 6 movements. I'm talking about a bench press variation, for example, the flat bench press, the incline bench press, or the close grip bench press. When I mean close grip, I don't mean that the wrists are touching each other, but just shoulder width. Combined with a shoulder press, which is the greatest shoulder builder. Combined with a chin up, which is the best back builder, overall back builder, that will give you that lat with the overall physique development in the upper posterior chain, and will also develop a strong biceps. A rowing movement, which will develop your upper back, and then for the lower body, a squat movement, which will develop the majority of your lower body mass, and then a deadlift movement. And I personally prefer the Romanian deadlift as a favorite hip hinge movement, because it does the best job, in my opinion, to develop the lagging body parts such as the hamstrings and the glutes that the squat doesn't fully train. So I've just mentioned 6 exercises, guys. If you perform those 6 exercises, those 6 compound movements, I guarantee you that over time, if you apply progressive overload and you adapt your nutrition to your goals, which might be fat loss or muscle gain, I guarantee you that your body has no other choice than to transform. And obviously, yes, you can join some isolation exercises for lagging body parts, but honestly, towards the untrained eye, it won't be necessary. You can develop a perfectly aesthetic physique with just those 6 exercises alone that I've just mentioned. You can have a better body than 90% of the general population by just performing 6 exercises. And those 6 exercises, even if you want to spend more time in the gym than 3 times per week or 4 times per week, and even if you want to perform lots of isolation exercises to fully develop your physique, well, still 80 to 90% of the results that you will get from the gym will be a result of becoming stronger at 20% of the exercises that you perform. And when I'm talking about those 20%, I'm talking about these 6 compound movements. These 6 compound movements are the key movements, the foundational movements. They will be responsible for the majority, for 80 to 90% of the growth that you will ever experience in your whole lifting career. And even in later stages of your lifting career, even if you already have the physique that you want, but you want to take it to the next level, it will simply be a result of performing more work on those movements. As a result, you will gain more strength. And because you can apply progressive overload, and the muscles are able to tolerate more workload and more have developed more work capacity, your muscles will have no other choice than to grow. Same thing happens, or the same principle is responsible for the amount of volume you perform. Volume is the amount of sets that you perform on a weekly basis to develop your muscles. The optimal amount of volume is said to be between 10 to 20 sets per muscle group per week. But honestly, guys, if you perform, for example, a full body workout and you perform 3 to 4 sets per muscle group per workout, for example, the chest, you perform 4 sets of chest work per week, per training, and you perform that 3 times per week, that is 12 weekly sets. And yes, more will develop more muscle mass in the short term, but the point of diminishing returns has already started to be applied from the third set. 80 to 90% of the maximum amount of muscle mass that you can stimulate in one session will come from the first 2 to 3 sets for that specific muscle group that you perform. So over the long term, it won't be necessary to perform super high volume workouts each and every time. If you simply go to the gym 3 times per week and perform a full body workout with 3 sets for a certain muscle group, that's more than enough. You will have performed 9 sets, but your body doesn't think in weeks. For example, if you just go to perform it's a continuous process, that's what I mean. Don't think too much in terms of weeks, just think over the long haul. Be consistent, train on a regular basis. Your split is just a organization of your volume, but as long as you train the muscle twice per week, you're fine if you stay in your volume ranges. But the thing is, guys, the 80-20 principle applies to pretty much everything in life. Perform the work, do what's necessary, focus on the things that are important. You can do a little additional work, sure, but don't tire yourself out on things that don't bring way more results than is necessary. Obviously, if you want to excel at something, if you want to excel at the sport or at the job, yes, you have to go the extra mile. Yes, you have to go and perform the extra work to be on the top of your game. But when it comes to the gym, guys, if you just want to build an aesthetic physique, if you just want to be fit, if you just want to create the body that is the body of a Calvin Klein model or an athlete, guys, you only have to perform about 20% of all exercises available to you and you can build the body of God. So don't waste more time on things that don't give you more results, because that's just wasted time. Focus on the things that will create the bulk of the results. In working out, that is compound exercises. And the rest of the time that you have available, well, use it wisely and enjoy your life. Spend time working on the things that you want, on the goals that you want in life. Spend time with the people you love. And yeah, time is the only thing that we have. and that we can't buy back. So the 80-20 principle, it's not only important in the gym, but it's important in everything in life. So guys, I hope you've gotten value out of this video. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want more valuable information like this, then please share and subscribe to the channel and share the video if you want to help other people. Thank you so much, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.